Hi, this is Jordan, and today I'll be presenting Chapter 8, How Stimuli Guide Instrumental Action. In this chapter, I focused on the section titled The Cognition of Time, and this section looks at how behavior is sensitive to time, and the big example they gave was impatience, whether it be sitting at a traffic light, or it also talks about like waiting for a waiter or waitress to bring you your food. During those times, you become impatient because you recognize the passing of time. So there's time of day cues, and animals have an internal source of temporal information that corresponds to the time of day. And an example of this was rats who are put into a dimly lit room. They still follow a 24-hour clock. If they're fed at 10 a.m., they started to get up and run around at 8 a.m. And 2 hours after they were fed dinner, they went to sleep. So this made me think of Dr. Howie's research lab. In his research lab, he has a control room and the Allen room, which stands for ambient light at night. And what we do in that lab is we look at the different anoles, and we see how their bodies and hormones are impacted by living in 24-hour light versus light during the day, and then no light at night. So an important part of this chapter was circadian rhythm. And we humans and also animals have a 24-hour period of time that we follow, and this is done by our internal clock. In interval timing, timing intervals are in minutes and seconds, and animals can time the duration of a signal. This also looked at temporal generalization and peak procedure, in which animals receive many trials in which a signal is presented and the first response after some fixed interval is reinforced. In this, the animal begins to delay its responding until the reinforcer is expected in time. Another definition was scalar property, or the property of timing, and this is an example of Weber's law. Temporal bisection procedure was used to show that animals compare the ratio of current and remembered time. Additionally, humans and animals have an internal clock that helps them to determine time, and the multiple oscillator model shows that units that switch between two different states at a regular time. And multiple time scale model did not require an internal pacemaker, making this model kind of different from the rest. And the behavioral theory of timing, animals are assumed to go through a fixed sequence of behaviors during any to be timed interval. So that was this section. Make sure you look at the rest of chapter 8, and good luck on your quiz.